What's up, everybody? It is Wednesday night, and it's time for the season finale of Super Geeked Up. Yeah! All right, what's up? What a great opening. Hey, everybody, my name is Jeff. Thank you so much for geeking out with us. This is Super Geeked Up. We're your live weekly geeky pop culture show. We talk fun geek topics, play super fun geeky improv games. We always have you guys help in the chat, helping us out. Thank you guys for watching. I see a bunch of people already in there. I am joined, as always, this season by, from Sincere Sarcasm, my co-host, Fernandez.
Yo, what's up, people? Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, good. And one of our most frequently appearing guests, because she's amazing. We love her. She is from such things as The Flash, The 100, Supernatural, and her new series, Life XP, is Cassandra Ebner.
Oh, wow, the credit goes flash.
Hi, welcome back.
Thank you. Thanks for having me again.
Of course. Thank you for being here again. So we're gonna have Cassandra talk about her new series a little later on the show. We got some cool improv games we're gonna do, called superhero marriage counseling. We're gonna do Let's Geek It on dating game, all that good stuff. Thank you everybody for being in the chat. Thank you Scorpio, who says happy finale. Appreciate it. This is our season finale. So it's been a fun 3 months we've just been doing, and don't worry, not too much of a break until we do some more geeky stuff for next season. Thank you guys, though. I see Lister's Mate, Carrie, Z-Wise, Chaz, Sincere Sarcasm, Scorpio, Lister's Mate. They're all in the chat. Awesome. Oh, that's you. Never mind.
That's me.
I forgot that was you.
Hey, all.
Yeah, you're in there too. I know, you're in there too, Cassandra. All right, but Francis, as you know, we like to start off with one of our super geeky questions of the day. What's that?
Yes, well, we have Cassandra here who shows off her amazing fighting skills as often as she possibly can, on screen and off.
She just does it in her house all the time.
Yeah.
As you can see from the
opening. Oh, yeah. It's how she keeps her spouse in check. Anyway, what?
Jesus.
If you all knew how big I was, you would not believe that statement.
Oh, we know the secret power within. For those of you who have seen shows, though, that do have such fight scenes, what are your favorite from the past or present shows that are out there that have your favorite fight scenes of all time?
Yeah, so in the chat,
go ahead
tell us what series shows. Again, it could be a current one, it could be one from back in the day that you really just thought, so awesome action, awesome fight, choreography, all that good stuff. We'll start with Cassandra, who obviously you could certainly just name a bunch of shows you've been in, but, which I want to see.
The show that I've been in, and this show, and that fight scene that I did. No,
it's a whole other way of name dropping. I love it.
Are there any shows besides that actually do fights?
Yes, I have been watching The Witcher. Binge watch
yes.
That.
Yeah. Francis and I, 2 shows ago, we named that as our favorite show of 2019.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, and that was at the end of 2019. That must have been a really good show.
I really loved it.
There's this one where the camera is behind the Witcher, and I'm not spoiling anything for anyone because it's a fight scene, so it's fine. He's like slashing a bunch of people, and
like
he's
going through the alley he's moving through. Is that the one you mean?
I think it's the alley, and then the shot follows him, and then it stops, and he like looks over his shoulder, and it's Henry, and I was like, this guy is doing all his fights. This is amazing. And then the whole show, I was looking, and I was like, yeah, that's all him. He did all of it.
That's impressive. You're right. I felt like it was him, but yeah, I'm glad you confirmed that as a professional.
Yeah, no, it was I think maybe the like actual stunty crazy things, like where he's like flying into walls, that's probably not him, but I don't know. I can't say.
He said in an interview that with the last Mission Impossible, he did like 80% of the stunts. The only ones he didn't do were like in the helicopter or something like that, but all on the ground stuff he did himself. So I can imagine him doing all the stunts on The Witcher for sure.
He's quite capable.
Mm-hmm.
Who else?
Awesome.
Who's got a favorite?
Great choice. Let me share some from the.
I win.
Yeah.
I win. Just kidding.
And by the way, folks, I've actually we've talked about this on the show, but Francis and I are big fans of the Witcher game. we played that before the show. But I've actually now read the first couple Witcher books, and they're freaking awesome. So I highly recommend them if you haven't checked them out.
I think that's going to be my next thing.
Yeah.
Is I'm just going to audiobook the crap out of that series.
Yes. I gotta
How many books are there?
So
Do you know?
there's 8 total. There's 2 sets of short stories, which are the first things you should read. That's what published first. And then there's 5 novels. And then there's one last standalone novel that came out more recently.
Okay, so a lot of work, but okay, I'll get on.
But you know what? At least for me, because I'm enjoying it so much, they're very quick reads for me. Like I said, I just started. I'm almost through the second short stories, second book of short stories. And it's very interesting to see actually what was very faithful in the series and what they kind of totally moved around and it did very differently from the book. So that's kind of cool.
Must be fun to watch it, the series first and then read the books, because then you're not like, oh, like they didn't do this. Like you're kind of like, yeah, exactly.
And then when you picture him in the books, it's just Henry Cavill with his, you know.
Well, actually, it's the video game Witchers who I really picture.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Who's and that guy? I wish I knew the actor's name off the top of my head, but he's awesome, man.
He's great. He's
awesome.
Great. Yeah.
Anyway, all right, sorry. Let me go to the chat. We talk about the Witcher all freaking show.
Why not?
I know. I want to kind of do a Witcher podcast.
The finale is the Witcher.
ZWise1 in the chat says loves the stunts on Mandalorian. There's some really good fight stuff on that show.
Mm-hmm.
It's super fun. I like how they did a lot of practical stuff on that show. So they like just finished watching all of it, and like they went back to doing it like the old school stuff where they just did it for real. They have explosions. They don't have like a bunch of crazy CG going on, and you're like, yeah, that's so nice. Like obviously to make the characters they have to have CG, but just the stunts, they did it for real.
Yeah. I think my favorite stunt was when Baby Yoda fell to the ground when he was thrown, and I'm like, oh my god, I hope the Baby Yoda's okay. And luckily, Baby Yoda's fine.
Did you see the last episode?
Oh, I saw them all. Yeah.
Yeah.
When he's in the bag.
Don't say too much though.
I won't say too much, but he's in the bag.
People haven't seen it all.
And they're not treating him very nicely. I don't like it.
No.
Freaking assholes.
Yeah.
Stupid former Empire jerks.
Dude. I'm so on the Rebel team.
Yeah, just for Baby Yoda, man. The Rebels should just use Baby Yoda on all their publication like posters they put out to try to recruit people.
Insignias, everything. Just Baby Yoda eyeballs.
I've never been in a Build-A-Bear, but now they have a Build-A-Bear Baby Yoda, and I'm like, well, I guess I got to go to a Build-A-Bear.
Yeah, Build-A-Bear's fun. Yeah, I've done that before.
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
I thought you were about to reach for a Build-A-Bear, and here's one right now.
Surprise! I have a Build-A-Bear.
And so anyway, about fights that people like in the chat, Scorpio says Lexi Alexander directed some of my favorite fight scenes in Punisher Warzone. Lister's mate says, well, there's Star Trek. Captain Kirk fighting the Gorn is the best, and the fight music for Spock fighting is crazy. All right, the best though are the Three Stooges. Okay, well yeah, those are all very unique, different fights.
I just like that.
You mean Kirk? His two-handed.
That's all he does. Yeah, I love it.
I actually love that Gorn episode though. That is a really good episode. Necronia says, little known fact, Jeff does all his own stunts for Super Geeked Up. That is true.
I can, yeah. Yep. No doubles, never.
Oh, snap.
But if I ever need one, Cassandra will double me.
I know, right? Yeah.
We're very similar in height.
Very similar. The photo of you and I standing next to each other from Dragon Con.
Oh, yes.
I'll wear heels next time.
Yeah. That's right.
Wow.
We also got a great photo where you're choking me, which is awesome.
Yes. That was a good photo.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you guys can see it online somewhere. We'll link it.
You can go. I had it as my cover photo for a long time.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah. But then the next Dragon Con came, so then I did a different photo.
Oh.
I'm sorry. It got replaced by Winona Earpcast. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Okay, well, next Dragon Con? Question mark?
Yeah.
Look, right. If you grace me with your presence at the next Dragon Con, we'll do a new photo, and then I'll put that up for a year.
Okay.
Actually, I'm bummed we didn't get to see each other. That was actually a bummer this last, because we were so busy. We're all so busy.
We were all so busy.
Yeah. All right.
So you have to.
Here.
Yep.
Oh, this is a good one from Tammy. Princess Bride, Inigo and Wesley on the Cliffs of Insanity. That's a great fight.
Yes, that is a really good fight. Good call. Good call.
Yep.
I might have to retract my Witcher one. That was a good call. You might win. I love how I've made this into a competition. Like this is you have the winning one.
1,000 points. It doesn't matter. Just 1,000 points.
You're all winners. You all have 1,000 points.
It's like Oprah. Carrie says, so I haven't seen this, but my favorite fight scene is the chicken fight on Family Guy and the live action recreation by Jesse Graff.
Yeah,
yes, that one's really good.
Mm-hmm.
We were actually I saw that short film when I was at Action on Film when we brought my fan film Croft there. And so I actually saw it when they debuted it and I was like, this is so awesome.
Mm-hmm. Oh man.
That was pretty cool.
Nice.
That's a good one. I like that one. That was a good one.
Z-Wise says Anakin and Obi-Wan lightsaber fight in episode 3 of Star Wars. That is a very good lightsaber duel.
20 minutes of just blue on blue lightsaber action. I think.
Let's move on.
No comment.
Nicole in the chat says Game of Thrones had some pretty epic fight scenes. All right, so I'm going to go with, I don't know, I don't watch Game of Thrones. You do. That's why I'm looking at you.
No, and I agree.
I don't know. I can't comment on that.
The scenes are so well done, and the amount of time that they spend on them is insane. Like, no TV show gets to spend that much time on those scenes. I got to be there for the Battle of the Bastards. I was seeing them film some of it, and I was helping them out. I was not in it. It was all guys in it, and then I was in another scene, so I was just there and helping out and stuff. So they had like hundreds of extras, hundreds of stuntmen, horses, everything. And on sets, usually you just have like 5 stuntmen, like 10 stunt women over. Like it's just like not that many people, and it was just I've never seen something so beautiful.
That's so great. And that's such a great fight. On screen, it looks amazing. So, yeah. No, not jealous here. Not at all. No.
Tammy in the chat says Blade is pretty awesome. Yeah, particularly I'm going to say Blade 2, I think, has some kick-ass fights in it.
Yeah. Wesley
Snipes, he was my man. I love that.
Yeah, he knows exactly what he's doing. It's pretty cool.
Passenger 57. All right.
Always Bet on Black.
Always Bet on Black. All right. By the way, so people now are asking about the picture of Cassandra and I fighting. It's not just us; it's also her husband and Mark's. Anyway, guys, just if you go to my Facebook page or Super Geeked Up, it's posted there. You can find it there pretty easily. Should be able to. It used to be one of my covers. Just look at my cover, I guess, photos. You can find it pretty easily.
So 2018 Dragon Con. 2018 Dragon Con.
It's the 18 Dragon Con, correct?
Yeah.
That should be also a folder in the Super Geeked Up pages. Dragon Con 2018.
Cool.
And I'll pass it afterwards when we're done.
All right.
Sorry, I was like, yeah, we'll totally have it. Now you have to do it.
It's like, damn it, Jeff, why don't you have it immediately to show us?
Yeah, we just talked about it now. Like, why don't you have it?
Yeah. All right, so Tammy says Xena and Ares fighting for her sanity in Xena the Warrior Princess. Alex Flutterjohn says Scott Pilgrim and G-Man.
Yes.
And Necrodia says absolutely. And now we're moving to movies now, which is fine. For movies, I totally agree. Necrodia, he says Jackie Chan films. Jackie Chan is my favorite.
Oh, sure.
He does the most amazing things like in the universe.
That's a given.
So sticking with shows though, my choices. I'm going to give one for the past, one from the pretty much present. In the late, the show just ended like last year.
Gotcha.
The one for the past, not that past, but late 90s, early 2000s was called Martial Law. It stars Sammo Hung, which is actually one of Jackie Chan's compatriots over from Hong Kong cinema. And and honestly, at that time, there was none of that kind of Hong Kong action on TV, and he brought it over here, and it was pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It was amazing. Arsenio Hall was in it.
Yes,
Kelly
Arsenio Hall's great.
Kelly who I love, who actually would go on to later be an Arrow as China White, was in it.
Yes.
Yep. It was great. The action was awesome. And then they did a crossover with Walker, Texas Ranger. Because they aired on the same, back to back on CBS at the time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Anyway, and my current one is Into the Badlands, which I think is some of the most amazing fight scenes you will see. Particularly season 1, I think, is when they were at their best for that.
Oh, that's too bad. Because I was hoping to get better as the seasons passed. You're saying season.
So, yeah. Unfortunately, I still think season 1 was by far their best. Season 2, not that great. Season 3 kind of recovers, I think, and gets better.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That scene where the rain is coming down. Oh, I didn't know they got canceled.
Yeah, it ends on a cliffhanger.
What?
Oh.
Which is, you know what's too bad? And I was actually on the Into the Badlands panels the last 2 years at Dragon Con, so I got to talk about this event.
Yeah.
What'd you get to do with those fan panels? Unfortunately, you know what? I wish they did, because they know they had canceled like a long time before it aired. I wish they could easily re-edited that last episode to have finished, like make the season feel like it was complete, the whole series. And I wish they had done that rather than leaving it at the cliffhanger, because I think that would have been a very easy edit to have made. But that's just whatever. That's me.
Now I don't want to watch it anymore.
Well, you still get 3 seasons.
Yeah.
Cool stuff.
Yeah.
Well, it's not like, I know it's tough, man. It's not like I'm saying it's one season. If it's one season, it's really tough, I think, to invest.
It's always hard to watch a show and know that it just ends without resolution.
Right. I should have just said, just watch it. It's great.
Just watch it.
Best ending ever.
When Pushing Daisies was canceled for its second season, and they did like this really weird wrap up on the last episode of Pushing Daisies, I'm like, okay, I guess that's a good way to wrap up a show. But it's it's tough. I get it. It's really hard.
It must be so hard to end a show. Like the most popular show in the world, Game of Thrones. No one's gonna be happy. No one wants it to end.
Yeah.
It's so hard, but then also when a show ends partway through, it's not fair.
No,
give us some sort of ending.
Just do it online.
Well, and obviously, and a lot of times, obviously, the creators, it's taken out of their hands, of course, because it's the studios and networks who are deciding this, and I feel very bad for them. But,
yeah.
Although there are some shows that end perfectly, which I think is I'm very much in awe of that.
Which one?
Well, we actually talked about this, Marks and I at Dragon Con. He did a panel about the best and worst endings, kind of. My choice was Star Trek Next Generation. I think that is like the perfect ending for that show, for those of you who are Next Gen fans. A lot of people say that. Deep Space Nine, also Star Trek, I think ends perfectly, pretty much. Yeah.
Now, I haven't seen the whole series because there's a lot to watch. But
there's a lot to watch.
Does it end with a happy ending and then everyone's just happy with it, or is it okay, they wrapped everything up and you're like, okay, well, that makes sense, or
happy ending?
It's a happy ending with kind of looking into the future in a good way.
Yeah.
And also some nice callbacks to all the stuff that happened in the whole series during the 2-hour finale.
Wow. Okay. Cool.
Right.
Cool.
Which is what I feel Arrow is actually doing this whole season. I think this, so far, as long as they don't mess up the last episode, this is a perfect finale for Arrow, I think, this series.
2 episodes left.
I didn't know there's 2 after. So I haven't seen Crisis yet. The last 2 that just.
No, I just looked it up. But I don't know.
Is there 2 after Crisis?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
okay,
there's after Crisis.
Awesome.
I'm like, I didn't know that.
People tell me there was Crisis was it, and there was one more, and I didn't get it.
I thought so too, but apparently there's 2 afterwards.
Anyway, what I'm saying is Arrow is having an amazing season. That's what I'm saying. And I think they can be one of those shows that hopefully end perfectly, or just about.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway. In the chat here, we got some new people who just joined us recently. Pierre Kelly is here. Livestream TV, full shot. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We appreciate it. If you just joined us, we were talking about our favorite shows that have the best fight scenes. We think that's what we're talking about. Yeah, just So if
you're welcome. Anytime you say
that, they have to pose like that to be eligible for the best fight scene.
You pretty much can do anything you want with your arms. It doesn't even matter, but as long as you end cool, then it's cool.
Right. Well, I was just watching Life XP, and you have seen an episode 2, I think, where you're flailing around very funnily.
Yeah, I pretty much did a reenactment just then and there, a live version of it.
Right, there you go, folks. You got a live version of her show just now.
Exclusive.
Whoa.
Exclusive.
You think those
check it out after the show.
Those live musicals that NBC does, you think are cool? What do you see Cassandra do?
Oh,
Life
yeah.
Live.
As she enters our screens and kicks us in the face. Yeah.
By accident. Yeah.
So in the chat, let's see here. ZWise says this recent Crisis on Infinite Earths DC crossover was epic. By the way, guys, we're talking about that on Friday on DC Action Hour, 10 p.m. Eastern. Was Cassandra part of it? So Cassandra is in a lot of these Arrowverse shows, so they want to know: were you in any of those Crisis crossover episodes?
I was in. Has it all aired?
Yes, as of yesterday, right?
All 5 aired.
Yes, as of yesterday,
okay.
all aired.
I'm so scared if it's not the crossover. I'm not going to say any details, but I was in one part, I think, on Supergirl, where like, I don't know. If
it's okay. Guys, we'll search IMDb later. We'll search IMDb later and see.
Good. Yeah, there's a Supergirl crossover episode, I think, and there's just like a lot of. I'm usually in a lot of Supergirl scenes where just like chaos is happening in the city. So like you just see people running around and there's stuff blowing up and people falling over. I'm one of the people falling over usually. Super exciting. Yeah,
I want to be a person falling over.
I hope you get to play as like an alien that flies. I'd love to see a flight scene there. That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
I mean,
I'm not gonna lie. On I think it was season 2 of Supergirl. I was helping the stunt team out for a few weeks doing like assistant stunt coordinating stuff. And so they also put me into some of the scenes where they had stuff going on. And while I was on set, they were like, hey, we have to line up a shot and the stunt double is just doing something else right now. And Supergirl's over there. Could you just get into the harness and fly for a second while we line up the shot? And I was like, sure, no problem. So I was flying in the air and I was like, I'm flying like Supergirl right now.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's so really cool.
I hope that's what you yelled out while you were doing it.
No, I had this like super serious face on because I was like containing how much excitement was in my body. So like if someone has a photo of me up there and I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I like how you answered. They're super cool. You're like, oh yeah, I can do that, no problem.
Yeah, it's no problem. Yeah. Whatever.
I guess I'll do that if you need me to.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. I guess. So. Why not? I was like ripping off all my things. Yeah, no problem. I guess I got this.
That is amazing.
Tammy says MASH ended well. That is actually known for ending very well, that show.
Oh, sure. MASH, sure, yeah.
Let's see here. Pierre Kelly says, I think CW could take a shot at live musicals.
No,
that would be interesting.
That's fine. All right.
Well, The Flash and Supergirl did a musical, but it wasn't a live musical.
Oh, I see. Okay, right, true.
Yeah, and which was great. I love that musical. They were amazing. That was an amazing episode. By the way, Tammy says about that photo of us. Lister's made us pretty fast with the Jeffrey Quinn photo. Maybe he can find the fight photo as fast. All right, we'll see. That's me as Harley Quinn, which he always posts every week pretty much recently.
Oh my gosh, yes, I
we'll
want to see this
next season. Don't worry about it, Jeff. We'll forget it next season.
No, yeah, they definitely will not. It's been like 5 seasons now.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Hey, Jalou just joined us. Says Fref as an extra. I would watch that. So Cassandra, Fref is the name the audience came up with this season for Francis and me. That's our ship name, Fref.
Oh yeah.
I like it. I ship it. Yeah. Fref, forever Fref.
Oh, nobody said that so far. Forever Fref. That's
Nobody
good.
Yet.
I like that.
Yeah, that one's a good one.
All right. Good
job. I'm here all night, guys. I'm here all night.
Hashtag Forever Fref. I'd love to just be in the background of a show one day. That'd be amazing. I don't have to do anything. I'll just sip my coffee and just sit there in the background while the camera pans past my face.
It is literally a thing you can do. You just have to sign up, and someone may hire you one day.
It's like, I'm in LA. I could do it. I'm close enough.
You could. Absolutely. You were on The Prices, right?
Yeah, well, that doesn't mean anything. Losing on The Prices Right. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So I got to be on. She was on The Prices Right.
I'm bound down right now.
I got to see Bob Barker. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I know. Back in the Bob Barker days too.
So good. I'm so jealous right now. I watched that show so much. I was always like, yeah. I was like cheering. I was like someone in the crowd. That's who I was watching that show.
You've actually been on the in the crowd then.
No, I haven't. I was just watching.
She means from her living room.
Oh, at home.
And in the crowd.
Yeah, it's a weird experience. But hey, I you know what? I enjoyed my cordless phone and my mailbox. That was my consolation prize. Of course, here's a mailbox.
I still don't know why it was a mailbox.
Like, I don't know. It was a mailbox. They just like, here's a mailbox. Thanks. Like, great.
Do you still have it to this very day?
No, I don't have it anymore. That was like, God, that was like 15 years ago. It was a while ago. Oh, man.
Francis, what is we actually haven't gotten what are your choices for the shows where you really like the scenes?
So, I mean, people have been using movies and TV shows. I only have 2 movies. The first one is where I used the same exact skills in a Star Trek VR experience that we did, which is called Gunkata, which is a fighting style from Equilibrium.
One of the best movies ever. Love
with Christian Bale. Before he became Batman, he was a dude that went like this with guns and like was doing all the weird gun kata stuff.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's 100% amazing, and I love it. And that's where I got my shooting skills for that game we played. And of course, the most recent ones, and I really need to see this, Ip Man, the series with Donnie Yen. Jackie Chan's great with the comedic fighting. Donnie Yen is just so. It's a dance. It's a beautiful choreographed dance. I love watching him fight. It's just mesmerizing to watch. So I would say Donnie Yen and the Ip Man series for sure.
Fantastic choices. Great.
Good choices.
Yeah.
1,000 points. 1,000 points.
Oh yeah. Woo, woo. It's better than a mailbox. Yay.
Much better than a mailbox.
Take it over a mailbox.
Well, speaking of that, Scorpio in the chat says, "Holy freffin' shit! You were on Price is Right. How cool!"
Yeah. I was the last contestant. I high-fived everyone on the way down, and Bob Barker was annoyed with me because I was high-fiving everyone instead of running up the stage. I'm like, what, they're high-fiving me?
Listen, how do you know? Did he give you like a look or something?
Yeah, because he's like, okay, because he keeps saying, okay, come on up, okay. And like, I gotta high-five these guys.
He's like, come on, dude, we gotta fit this in an hour, the show.
Yeah, it's your fault you put me in the back. If you didn't put me in the back of the auditorium, it wouldn't be this bad. Anyway.
All right, you're really milking your little 15 seconds of fame there, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I will never be in front of a TV camera again. I might as well do it when I was there. Just all out. Hi, Mom. That was my little thing when the camera panned by me. Hi, Mom.
Nice. That's nice. Tammy in the chat says, "I got my butt kicked in boot camp with the Q-tips, no stunt double." So I went. Well, first off, Tammy, Tammy used to be in the Navy, I believe, if I remember correctly. Thank you for your service.
Oh wow!
What do they do with Q-tips in boot camp? Now I'm interested to find that out. I'm a little scared, but I'm also interested.
I think Q-tips are like in those American Gladiator big things. It's like it's actually not a Q-tip, but it's those big.
Oh, you mean the pugil like sticks?
Yeah.
Well, if that's what she means, that's great. Because I love that in Gladiators. I love seeing that.
Mm-hmm.
That's
pretty awesome. Knocked into the water.
Oh yeah. Well, in the water, sure.
On Gladiators, that's what happened. Because you were up on this huge podium, thing. All right, there we go. That was good fight scenes that we really like from different shows. It's time for our first improv game of the night. All right, Cassandra is so excited. All right.
This is gonna be great.
It is.
It's gonna be so good.
This is called Superhero Marriage Counseling. Cassandra and I are going to play fictional characters who are married and having some issues, and Francis will be our counselor trying to help us out. So from you in the chat, we need suggestions for unlikely characters who would be married. So give us some fictional characters who you would not think would be married, and we will play.
But in this case, are.
Yes, right. In this case, are.
Are.
Right. So give us some, put those suggestions in the chat, folks, whatever you like. And thank you very much. We always appreciate your guys' awesome suggestions. And then we're going to play it. And then we'll see who Francis is going to be. He always likes to come up with an interesting counselor. Well, you were like Freud, right? 2 times ago, I think.
That's right. I was Freud a couple of times. Yeah.
I thought you were someone else the last time. I thought you changed it.
Last time, what was I last time? I don't remember what I was last time.
Well, obviously that marriage counseling wasn't very important.
It wasn't very good. I'll tell you that now. I tried my best. Oh, it was like a more. Yeah, I guess it was. What do you call it? What's her name? I forget it. I'm not gonna remember her name. She was a famous psychiatrist. She's Dr. Ruth.
Dr. Ruth.
Dr. Ruth. Yeah.
Was that her? Yes.
I think it was Dr. Ruth. I think so. I think that was
so.
what that was.
Tammy says yes. They are the large fighting sticks. You were right, Francis.
Yeah.
Sorry. She said she was in the active Army, the Navy Reserves for a total of 20 years service. Awesome. Thank you, Tammy.
That's awesome. Wow.
That's amazing.
That's incredible.
Let's see here. So we got some here. We got some suggestions here for our married couple in the Cronius: Optimus Prime and Chuck Norris. It's great right off the bat. First one.
Sure.
ZY, Superman and Xena. Life Dream, Batman and Supergirl. Jalou, Cobra and Megatron. Lots of Transformers suggestions today.
Wow, there's a theme going on.
Like Cobra Commander, maybe, I guess.
I think so, yeah.
Let's just make Spider-Man and Catwoman. Oh, boy. Galactus and Mother Brain. Woo. All right. Shredder and the Rat King. Who's the Rat King?
I don't know who the Rat King is.
Is that from Turtles, too? Like Shredder? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Pinky and the Brain. Gambit and Jubilee.
I guarantee.
All right. We were doing that the other day.
Oh gosh.
Wolverine
These suggestions are amazing.
Oh, yeah, I would love
these
to
are
see.
fantastic choices, folks.
Come on, Cersei, Wolverine. Oh man, I like that one.
So who? Do you want Optimus Prime and Chuck Norris? Do you want to do that one, the first one? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? You're the guest.
Yeah. What's on your mind?
What do you like?
There was some. I was reading the chat. There was also a good one, which was Harley Quinn. I thought that was pretty fun. Harley Quinn or
Penguin
Cersei.
and Harley Quinn. I missed that one. Good eye, Cassandra. Oh, I like Tammy's Lady Jane and Ron Stoppable. That's my man, Ron Stoppable from Impossible.
Well, mind you, we don't have to. I know.
Lady J, maybe from G.I. Joe, or is Lady Jane another character?
I don't know. Lady J's the only one I know.
That's Lady J is what I was guessing.
I'd be a really good Ron Stoppable, just saying.
Oh my God, are you a Kim Possible fan too?
Really?
I was, yeah.
Yes, I just rewatched the entire series on Disney Plus, and it was so amazing the second time around too. Oh my God, I love it so much. He's my favorite character.
Ron Stoppable's the best.
All right, no, I kind of really want to see you play Ron Stoppable. So let's do Lady. I'm going to assume it's Lady J from G.I. Joe.
Well, does it have to be that combination, or can you pick one?
It doesn't have to be. You're right. It doesn't have to be. We can mix it up.
So we have Ron Stoppable. Sandra's Ron Stoppable. So what's next? What do you get to be?
What are you thinking, Francis?
Me? Oh my God. There's too many that are good. Oh yeah, it was Dr. Ruth. Okay, good. Let's see.
Carmen Sandiego just went in the chat.
Oh, that though Carmen Sandiego doesn't have a distinct.
Well, I'm not.
voice.
I can't do voices anyway. You know that.
Yeah.
I can only do ridiculous accents.
Why can't it be Why can't you be Harley Quinn and
all right,
him?
fine. I'll be Harley Quinn. There you go. I knew you were gonna pick that.
Why can't you just? Okay.
I used to be able to do a Harley Quinn voice, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do it this time. Anyway.
I can't do a Rufus voice. I don't remember what
You can figure it out, right?
Oh, that's pretty
You can
good.
do Harley Quinn.
I don't know.
Shit. So you should do every character. Jeez. You're showing me up now here. God damn it.
You can do it. You can do it.
All right. Oh, sorry, Tammy. We just missed that. She said Jeff can be Xena.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. All right. But all right, I guess we're going Harley Quinn and Ron Stoppable. What a match. In superhero marriage counseling. Actually, you know what? One more thing. So tell us, what is the main issue Stoppable and Harley Quinn are having in their marriage?
Thank you. Yeah, I need that.
Yeah.
Help us out here.
Someone keeps eating the nachos.
Well, that would really piss off Ron. If Harley
Exactly.
was eating all the nachos.
Harley just won't stop eating all the nachos.
I can see her doing that too.
We want Rufus. I don't know what Rufus sounds like.
Tammy said Francis could be Rufus as the marriage counselor.
I would if I knew. I can't
He
remember.
had a super high.
It was like or something. I don't know.
Oh God,
that was pretty good. And he only really
God.
said occasional things actually.
I will lose my voice.
Yeah, don't worry.
This is a deep register, folks. I can't do that high.
Listeners may say, "Hey, Francis, can you do a Doctor Who voice?"
Not really. I mean, I guess it depends on which one.
You should do your last week's Obi-Wan voice.
So, yes.
So ridiculous.
What's wrong with you two? No, I'm not going to do that. I was thinking about it, but I'm not going to do that.
Okay, so Jalou, we got a couple of choices here. Okay. Jalou says ex-girlfriend Kim could be obviously a possible issue. Lister's mate says Ron gets a random phone call from Kim Possible and Harley's suspicious. And Tammy's I like also a lot. Harley Quinn keeps spending more time with Rufus. I think that's the one. We can also work in the Kim stuff, as the jealous thing.
Oh, okay.
So Ron, so I guess you Kim, you keep talking to Kim. And Ron is spending a lot of time with Harley Quinn. All right. So, superhero marriage counseling. I am Harley Quinn. Cassandra is Stoppable. Francis is our marriage counselor. Here we go.
Harley. Ron, happy that you're here. So glad that you were able to make it. We will begin with the counseling. So tell me, what's wrong with you guys? What seems to be the problem?
Well, okay, so let's maybe start with the fact that Harley keeps hanging out with Rufus more than me. So, anything to say to that, Harley?
Rufus? Who is this Rufus?
Well, listen, after Mr. J left me...
Well,
I'm listening.
I had to find someone who was as smart as Mr. J, and that's Rufus. It ain't Ron over here.
Who is this Rufus? I need to know.
I'm not smart. I helped Kim on so many things and saved her. I don't even know how many times. So I think you have to be pretty smart in order for that to happen. So.
Oh, Kim. That's all I hear about is all you did with Kim. Everything with Kim.
Well, we kind of we grew up together. It's just you can't be mad. She was like my.
Of course
my
I
gang.
can. I'm a freaking sociopath. Of course I can be mad.
Wait a minute.
Am I not supposed to say?
That's another issue.
We're not supposed to say she's supposed to be mad in marriage counseling?
Well, first I need to know, I don't understand. Who is this Rufus character you keep talking about?
He is naked. And
naked?
He is...
Yeah,
yes,
I like
he's
it.
naked.
I like being
and
naked.
He's a mole rat. And...
Wait a minute. This isn't some kind of, butt thing.
No. Listen, haven't you ever seen a naked mole rat speaking before?
No, I haven't. I don't know I don't even know what you're talking about. Ray, I need help here. I don't understand what they're talking about. We must finish what they started, and it's not very good. So, all right, there's a naked mole rat. Great.
And he's my friend, and he's hanging out with Harley all the time. So not only do I lose my wife, but I lose my best friend. So what am I to do when I'm alone?
Maybe he's having more fun with me. Maybe, if all you guys do is eat nachos all the time and go to Bueno Nacho. That's all you ever do. Like, I take him on crime sprees. I let him carry my mallet, knock people over the head. We get to fight Batman. It's great.
Why don't we share this, Rufus? Maybe, have time for each of you. Maybe we can do maybe cut him down the middle. How about that? I have a lightsaber. I could cut him right down the middle. He could be for both of you. That sounds like a good idea, doesn't it? No?
Do that. He will straight up die. He is not some sort of magic naked mole rat. He will
He's not
flat
magic.
out die.
I still don't know this naked mole rat thing. That's so weird. Is it like a womp rat? Is it like a...
Hey, Counselor, have you been drinking some of Mr. J's, like, special water? Like he likes to poison the water supply in Gotham?
Water? No. I knew my grandfather Vader would tell me that something like this would happen. I hate when this happens. All right, look, here's what I'm going to tell you to do. Find yourself another naked something, Harley. And that could be your friend. Your best friend. Like a naked comedian. Like a naked clown. How about that?
So you're telling me I should go back to you're telling me I should break up with Ron and go back to Mr. J?
No, don't break up with Ron. No, Ron is wonderful.
What?
Look at his...
Well, he is pretty wonderful.
Yes. Look at his cargo pants. I
Somehow
love his
he always whenever I'm in trouble, he kind of, somehow a buffoonish way, he always saves the day. It's really impressive.
See, I knew there was a reason why we were together.
Oh, all right. I think you need to hug and kiss and make up.
I'm teen.
Well, I guess killing the mole rat wasn't going to work after all.
No,
No,
stupid Kylo Ren counselor.
It was better. Yeah, I was.
I didn't know who you were doing at first. Actually, I was like, who is
Yeah. I was trying to think of his lines, but I'm like, I can't remember any of his lines. I couldn't remember any of them anymore.
Yeah, Julie had said another naked something? Question mark.
Right.
Yeah, I was like, still here. Still here.
Right. Well, you know.
So Necrodius says, okay, Jeff has to dress as Harley and do that voice season premiere next time. And then spot on voice. Can't even tell where Jeff went. The voice is so perfect. All right, thank you.
Well, Jalula, yeah, I mean, but also complimenting Cassandra on her great Ron voice as well. So, I mean, like, you know,
Please,
great
yes,
voice.
no, please let's compliment
please,
Cassandra,
thank you.
not me. I was just...
I don't know if I changed my voice at all. I was more like, I can be manic like him, but thank you. I'm glad that it changed.
I felt it
And
embodied
you noticed
Ron
it.
pretty well. I felt it embodied.
Thank you. Tried my best.
That was awesome. I just love that you love Ron Stoppable as much as I do. That's great.
Yeah, he's the best. He's the best friend that just can't get his girl, you know?
Well,
Too many feels.
he finally does. He finally does.
Good.
Oh, so you know what? Since I just watched it, that is another show I think ends perfectly. Kim Possible.
Wait, did they end in a relationship? I thought they didn't end in a relationship. I thought it kept going after
So
that.
spoiler alert, yes, they do.
Oh, they do? Oh.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert from a show? Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
I mean, it's
And
been
then
enough
they
time,
broke
I
up,
think. It's been
and
enough
he
time.
went for Harley Quinn. Got
Yeah,
it.
Well,
right.
that's in the season 5 comic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Kim Possible After Dark. Yeah, well, there you go.
I don't want Kim Possible After Dark. No. It's perfect the way it is.
Yeah, it's more Shigo After Dark, really, than anything else.
Shigo, I love Shigo too, though. Shigo actually in Dr. D at the end is hinted that they're going to get together. Dr. Draken.
Really? Oh, man.
I know. Because look at Cassandra's face. You know what? But it's
I don't
really
think I
nice
realized
the way
that.
they do it. Actually, it's nice.
All right.
Dr. Draken gets to redeem himself in the end.
Wait, so does that mean that Shigo ends up being a good person?
Well, she actually used to be a hero. She used to be part of Team Go, the superheroes. She has brothers who are superheroes, but then she decided to be evil.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
I'm learning so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm now more educated on this. I like it.
But I don't think she was really ever all bad, even when she said she was. All right, there you go. That was Superhero Marriage Counseling. Thank you guys for your suggestions in the chat. Hope you
She's
enjoyed
just drawn that way.
Do what?
She was just drawn that way.
Oh, all right. All right, let's talk to Cassandra about what her stuff's going on, and then we're going to do another geeky question, and we got our Let's Geek It on dating game later on, so stick around for that. So the first thing let's start about is your awesome new series, Life XP, which actually all the episodes are now out, which is awesome.
Yes.
You can watch the whole thing.
You can binge.
Watch. The whole thing on YouTube. It's only altogether 120 minutes, an hour,
It's a feature film.
and some of your time.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 hours, right?
Wait, 110 minutes.
Yeah.
Sorry, 110 minutes.
Oh, 10 minutes. Okay.
Wait, no. I did the math way wrong. I was thinking an hour and 10 minutes. It's 80 minutes altogether. That's what I was thinking. I know my own show, guys. I swear. I helped make it. I swear.
Right. Well, that's good. 80 minutes.
Just don't ask.
It took me a while to get there. Don't ask me about math, but I can make a movie. No, it's 9 episodes. It's a web series. It's short form series, and it's following an adventure of a girl who is terrible at video games and never played them before, and she gets thrown into it, and she has to, figure out life through video games and how it affects her real life playing those video games. So it's kind of fun.
But and she's all in this amazing VR world, experiencing all this different stuff, right?
Yes. So you go into different genres all the time, and it looks like real life when she goes into the video game. So you get to see, like, superhero shiznat go down.
Ooh.
Is that a good description?
Yeah.
Superhero shiznat.
Superhero shiznat. I like that. That's we gotta start using that on the show.
Hashtag
Actually, I gotta start using that for Super Knocked Up, my show. There's some superhero shiznat happening on this series.
God. Oh God.
Yeah, you can use that as a quote from me for your show.
Okay. Oh,
Superhero
dude,
shiznat
I would do
down.
it, man. I'm gonna put that up as a quote.
Okay.
The Cassandra Ebner, creator of Life XP. There's some superhero shiznat happening on this show.
Yeah. So
I actually want to
if
just
you
get a
have
bunch of ridiculous. That's not ridiculous, of course. That's amazing. But ridiculous quotes and just put them on.
that would be super fun.
Yeah, we
All
can do
your
those
guests?
chat. Yeah.
What was that? Okay, that's the chat.
Oh,
Is that what you're saying?
Oh, I said all your guests that come on, you should put them on your thing
yeah.
as quotes.
You're right. That's a
For
good
what
idea.
they
You're
say.
full of good
There
ideas.
you go.
I like it.
Yeah, so folks, Life XP, I put the link on the screen a little while ago, but it's lifexpseries.com, right? And then, of course, YouTube and Vimeo and all that stuff. Check out the show. I was watching some of it earlier today. I still have to watch the rest of it, but you did an awesome job. You're great in it, by the way. You're like super appealing as the
thank
protagonist
you.
in the show. You're great. And you guys went all out of this fucking show, man. Like, dude, like it's impressive, like what you guys did.
Thank you.
Like, it looks like, freaking like Hollywood production.
We had a lot of favors happen to make it look that great. And when we made it, I was like, okay, we're going to make this thing. I really am passionate about this story. And if we just have to film it on weekends with our friends, then that's amazing. And then I had broken my ankle, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to try applying for funding to make this. And I did. And I went through like a month-long process of applying to, 2-month-long process every day, trying to put this package together. And I won one of the fundings that I went for, and that's how we made it happen. And so we actually got to dedicate a month of making it happen. So that's how it happened. And it's like written by me, which I had never written anything that big before. And it was insane and scary. And it has a lot of my life experiences in there, which I don't tell a lot of people because it's embarrassing if I told them that, because it's a lot of failure. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So there's like a lot of my life wrapped up in there when I wrote it. So.
Oh, that's even more fascinating now.
So now you're bugged to write more. Are you going to be writing more?
I've always loved creating worlds.
Mm-hmm.
And I have already written season 2.
Nice.
Awesome.
But I don't know if it's like if I'm going to be like, yeah, I'm a writer. Like, I hate being defined by something. Like, I used to be a YouTuber.
Oh,
and
sure.
You're like, you're a YouTuber. And I'm like, no, I'm not. And then everyone's like, you're a stuntwoman. No, I'm not. I'm also this. And then I don't know. When someone's like, are you a writer? I'm like, I don't know. I went an award for writing, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm a writer.
I think the blanket statement nowadays for impresario like yourself there, I think it's a creative. You're a creative.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's all I want. I'm a creative.
You're a creative, yeah, because it's there's no central focus. You do it all. So
And thank you also for the compliment on the performance. I very much enjoyed playing that character. Angela has a special place in my heart.
Oh, she's great. She's a great character.
She's so awkward and embodies what I feel like I am on a daily basis, but it's not how I act at all. But I cover it up all the time.
So those are my favorite kind of characters, though. Those kind of awkward characters.
Yeah. She's my favorite.
You know what? She should meet Ron Stoppable.
Oh, jeez.
No. Seriously.
I think it's time to write in a Ron Stoppable like character for season 2.
And a naked something, right, Francis?
Oh God, just naked anything.
I already put the naked guinea pigs in there. Did you not see them? Oh wait, you haven't seen it. You haven't gone that far yet.
Oh, now I'm really excited to watch it. All right.
They're just a cameo, though. Don't get too excited.
Okay. Too late. I'm too excited.
Wow.
Let's see. ZY says Life XP is so good. I loved it.
Yay.
Livestream TV, very professional, says about the series. Jilu says, is it a Zukai where she is literally in the game? I'm not sure what a Zukai is, but...
Azuki?
She's... Oh, wait.
IZUKAI?
I don't know show.
But he's basically saying, like, are you actually, like, in the game, in the show?
Yeah. It's not like... She's like her body's scanned and put into the game, so she's playing her own avatar, and she like has to move around to move her avatar. So, yes.
Yeah, close in the ass. That's how I want VR finally to get to be honest with you. That's what I want. What you guys did in the show.
That's what I want too. So I was like, just put it out to the world. If this gets super big, then whoever knows how to make VR, can you make this happen? Please, thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Please.
Okay, bye. Jalou says, adding it to my watch later list because I can't watch it while I'm watching the live stream. Thank you for staying here.
Of course.
Oh, yeah, no, sure.
Watch out.
And then watch it later. Because you never know what we're going to say about it.
You're right. You don't know. You might miss some important information
dun, dun, dun.
about naked guinea pigs. Carrie says, I'm still saving up to get the Life XP shower curtain. Is that a real thing?
So
voyeuristic, he says.
So we have a Life XP store, and I had put a bunch of stuff up there, and I thought it was hilarious that you could actually put my face on a shower curtain.
Oh, that's why he says it's voyeuristic. I get it.
Oh,
so I put my face on a shower curtain, and it looks like I'm staring at you having a shower.
Which is what everyone wants.
Well, I know what I'm ordering.
I know.
So I thought it was really funny, and I put it up there. So I bet like a lot of people are like, did she really think about this? Yes, I really did think about that. Mm-hmm. And so we have a whole store where you could support, because we're trying to do a season 2 one day. And we have the Vimeo on demand where you can buy it and get the behind the scenes and everything like that. So that's where you can support the series if you'd like to.
Awesome.
Support!
I love the shower.
You can also get a shower with my face on it.
Yeah.
By the way, Juliet said, so it was a misspelling. It's Isekai, Japanese, Isekai, translated a different world.
Oh, okay.
Necrody says, I want a VR Super Geeked Up show someday.
Can I be the first guest on it, please?
Yes,
if
absolutely.
you do that. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
That could be cool, actually. You know what? Like, and then all our viewers could put on VR, and they would be like in the audience, right there with us, in this virtual as we do Super Geeked Up.
I'm not gonna lie. I pictured a circle of all of us hanging out, and then someone like getting up and like teabagging one of us, and I was like, no, there needs to be a line. There needs to be.
What the?
I don't know why. I don't know why.
That's not what we do on this show.
I know, but if I was the person in the audience, I would so do that. So that's why I thought of it.
What?
If you watch Life XP, the whole thing, there's 2 characters in there that are my personality combined. There's one character who's super awkward and the other one who's super inappropriate. That is my personality. I'm so sorry.
I did not know about the inappropriate part. Wow, I'm learning new stuff.
I am like secretly someone who wishes they could be a troll on a daily basis. That's who I would be. If you did a VR thing, I'd be in the audience being like, like doing all the profanity.
Oh my god.
That's so sorry.
And folks, this is the last time you'll see Cassandra as a guest on Super
This is
Geeked Up.
when can we make you a regular?
I'm so sorry. I try to hide it a lot of the time, so...
You did well. I've known you for a while, and I had no idea.
Yeah. So there needs to be a line for all those Cassandras out there, if you're to do a VR.
Okay. Luckily, I don't think... never mind. I'm just going to go on. Necronius has a good suggestion for our SGU store. A Harley Quinn, so Harley Quinn, a Jeff Harley Quinn on a shower curtain face.
Beat me to it.
Yes.
I was gonna say that. Yeah, yes. You want a shower curtain?
Who wouldn't want that?
Be funny.
Yikes. That's gross. Right. Tammy says VR audience SGU would be cool. No teabagging. Thank you, Tammy.
Thank you, Tammy. I'm so sorry, Tammy.
And Lifedream TV says, thanks for the reminder. Still got to buy some merch.
Merch.
There you go.
Maybe
you'll get the... Has anybody bought a shower curtain? That's what I want to know.
I'd have to look. It would take me a few minutes to find out.
That's okay.
Okay.
You don't need to look right now.
Okay.
Which is great.
I do not know.
Well, maybe after the show, you'll get some more orders.
Yeah.
Tammy says kind of like Sword Art Online. Sword Art Online is a good reference, actually.
Yes, and I just finished watching and am caught up with the series today. If anyone was worried.
Nice, that's great. While you were thinking about teabagging the characters,
I was also thinking about Sword Art Online.
Okay.
They go hand in hand, really.
Yes.
You know.
Really? There's all types of people who play video games, you guys.
Exactly.
I'm one of them. I am one of them.
Life Dream says, I was considering the shower curtain. So there you go. That's, I think, the push you over the edge.
That's going to be your number one selling item is the curtain.
It was well thought out, I would like to say.
Cool. Well, and congrats, by the way. I saw on your laurels, I think if I'm correct, on Hollyweb Festival, which is a great festival. I've been there a couple times. You won Best Actress, correct?
Yeah, Best Actress in a Comedy.
That's amazing. That's awesome.
Thank you so much. It was like a super cool festival too. Like they, as you know, they have like the award show is like so done up, and there's like a whole stage and everything, and like you feel like you're on the red carpet. It was so cool. It was really. They still
do the festival on one of the studio lots.
They didn't have it at the studio lot this time, but wherever they had it was like still pretty prestige.
Cool.
It was like a theater, and they had like club setting. It was quite cool.
Nice.
And in all my photos, I'm crying.
Sorry,
like
I meant the actual festival. I'm sorry.
The festival. Oh, yes. It was at the Universal Studios lot, or where the Universal Studios places, the park. Thank you.
That's what it's called.
Good morning. Good night. Yeah, that area.
All right, yes, they do a great job with that festival. All right, well, besides Life XP, which everybody should go watch afterwards, you want to talk? I mean, you've been doing a lot of what you said more recently. Like you've been on a lot of shows, obviously, a lot of Arrowverse, Supernatural, 100. You said 100 more recently. Is that what you've been on?
Yeah, so I've been on the 100 a lot last season. So season 7, and it's their last one. I've been on there. I play a character. I also double one of the main characters on there. And what else have I been on? I've been on Batwoman. I've been on Legends of Tomorrow. I've been on The Flash. And so that's be coming up soon. Yeah.
Nice.
It's been crazy. I have lots of scripts in my head, and I can't say anything.
Well, no, we won't ask you. I know you can't remember.
Okay, good. Okay, thank you. I'm way too truthful. But yeah, it's been really cool. All the shows are doing really cool stuff, and anytime I get to go in there, it's usually doing like some action scenes. So you're like working with someone, and you're like, "Oh, cool, this person," or "Oh, cool, this person." I got to double a girl on The Flash, and I had doubled her previously on another show, and so her and I got to see each other, and we were like, "No way!" And so that was really, really cool.
Nice, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Look at you networking.
Yeah.
Look at me getting opportunities I didn't know I'd have.
What?
But thanks to other people, though. That's what I meant by opportunities I didn't have. It's because other people.
That's how, I mean, like, that's how it works, right? It's a lot of it is who you know. It's hard to say. It's, you know.
Yeah, and then showcasing that, like, you're good at your job, I hope. And then they're like, yes, I will hire that person again.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they're batting for you because they believe in you. Not they're batting on you for you because you're there, because you exist.
And they love to hit me with bats, you know?
Well,
what can I say?
Yeah.
Wah.
Yeah.
Hey, that pays your bills. Wait a minute.
Yeah, it's true.
In it?
In the chat, Tammy says maybe a baby Fref shower curtain.
Look. We would destroy the internet if there was a baby version of Jeff and I combined.
Oh, you're right. Forget Baby Yoda. It's Baby Fref.
The internet would just implode on itself and never recover again. So much so that you know, the internet won't exist. It's so.
Oh wow, the internet will not exist. That's impressive.
It's too adorable. Can't handle it.
It would hit the internet, and the internet would and shut down.
Oh yeah. It'll be. Oh yeah. It's gonna have a fit. It's just not gonna be good. But I do like Jalu's suggestion of me having one of you and you having one of me as
a shower curtain.
Yeah,
that's what I want. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely want to look at you every time I get in the shower.
Yeah. Me doing this. Like that.
Wow, that would make me take some quick showers.
Yeah.
Just get out of there as fast as I can.
One like this.
Oh, you're right.
Oh God. She had to make it creepy, of course. All right.
I'm sorry.
That's great.
I'm never coming back.
Well, Necrodia says, so it says on your resume, Cassandra, a hobby of yours is teabagging in video games.
That is all because of you. Whatever you just said is probably now there. Thank you.
Your IMDb page, her specialties, teabagging and...
That's on the trivia on the IMDb page.
Yeah.
Please put that there. That would be amazing.
And put the super
why did you get hired?
Quote.
Well, I really liked the line where it said you teabag in video games on a constant basis.
It's like, that was exactly what we're looking for. We need more of that in our world. You're in.
Oh, wait. Jalu says he was talking about Dakamoras. What is a Dakamora? Do you know?
I don't know.
Nobody knows? All right. Tell us in the chat.
Too much Japanese for me.
I know, but that's good. We're learning. I like learning stuff. So thank you guys for educating us and stuff. Right. What Julie does say, on a more serious note, though, be amazing and people will be attracted to your talent. There you go.
Because it's not the personality.
Oh, wow. Ouch. Oh.
That was not to any of you. That was a hit on me, by the way.
I know, it's okay. She's saying about herself. It's fine.
Just hating on myself. It's okay.
Man.
It was such a nice thing to say. I had to bring it down a notch. Yeah. Okay.
All right, well, tell people, where can they, before we do some more geeky stuff, where can they check out Life XP?
You can check out Life XP on www.lifexpseries.com, and you can find all the links. The YouTube channel is www.youtube.com/ebnerds, EBNERDS, and you can find it on Vimeo, EBNERDS, YouTube channel or Vimeo channel, and you can find the shop on lifexpseries.com.
And you're at Cassandra Ebner on Twitter.
Oh, that's me. Yeah.
And Cassandra.Ebner on Instagram. Is that
on
right?
Instagram, just so we can keep people on their toes.
Are your fans called Ebnerds?
Yeah. I just realized I never put that together you just said it now. That's where the name came from. Is your last name? I was like, what an idiot I am. Ebnerds, of course. Like, it's
Ebnerds.
Great.
Thank you, but actually there's more of a story to it. So not only am I just super high on my name or anything, but the idea was it's an acronym for Everything by Nerds. So anybody who's part of the Ebnerds clan is people who are working together like a family to create cool nerdy content. So that was the idea behind the name, and also because I love my family, and so that's why it's called Ebnerds.
Oh, I thought it was about electronics boutique, but I like it. It's very nice.
Thank you. Yeah. Also, it's going to be an electronics boutique. So.
Oh, good. Okay, good.
She's gonna bring him back. Excellent. Great. I love that story.
Hey, that still exists in like Australia, apparently.
Are you? Wait, it's not. Oh, GameStop's there. They actually.
No, they have
home that
out there. Yeah, yeah.
I think in Canada we still have some electronic stores.
Like, people still have Blockbusters in Canada.
Stop it.
I'm just saying.
Why are you dissing on Canada?
I don't hear Blockbuster.
Canada still uses video rental stores because they don't want to have Netflix.
I don't know.
That's not a thing.
Saying.
So ridiculous.
Hey, some poutine and some Blockbuster. Come on now.
Yeah. Hey, aren't you guys still renting VHS tapes at Blockbuster in Canada?
Yeah, I don't know what a DVD is. I'm sorry.
I didn't mean it that way.
Yeah, that's what we're going to interpret it as, Francis.
I wasn't like, hey, you still have those little car rewinders and you just put the little cassette in and, oh, those are the best. And they were shaped as cars and they would rewind your tape. And they'd say,
Wait,
please.
like, were they, you mean you would buy them for yourselves or that the store
Yeah,
would have
so,
these?
because they would,
Why would you have that? Why can't you just put it in the VCR and rewind it?
Because you're watching something else, so you'd have it rewind while you're watching something else.
So you're saying you're so intent on watching 2 movies in a row, you have to put the second movie in right away and have the other one rewinding.
It's a legit thing that existed. Yeah, it's a legit thing that existed.
You can't wait a couple minutes for it to rewind.
And it's always in the shape of a car, which always weirded me out. Like, it's always in the shape of a car.
Because you drive your car to get the Blockbuster.
Yeah. Be kind, rewind.
Or because of drive-ins, I don't know. Who knows?
No, I don't know. It was just...
Be kind, rewind, I remember very well, yes. I always rewound. I wasn't a jerk.
No, yeah, it too.
I'm like Cassandra over here, who
Well,
she I had parents to do it for me. I was
She's like, I don't even know what VHS is, actually. So.
We were a Betamax family. Wow, I'm just getting...
I only watch Laserdiscs.
I need to move on. Say something else, please. Say something else.
What did the chat say?
Okay, in the chat, ZY says, I just got electricity in my igloo.
Me too. Oh my gosh, I wish it was bright outside so I could show you guys how much snow we have. Like, it's like mind-boggling. I've not seen... Yes, and it's not a normal thing.
Oh, wow.
Like, we don't normally get this much snow. Like, I have 2 little tiny chihuahuas, and the chihuahuas can't step, so they have to jump over the mounds because they get stuck because they're so tiny. It's like this much snow.
Wow,
that is a lot.
Yeah, and it's still snowing.
Are you stuck indoors now? Is that a result? Is now you cannot leave?
Everything's shut down today. In Canada. No, I'm just kidding. In Vancouver area. And but I have to work tomorrow, so figure out how to get to work.
Right. Well,
as a Californian, I have no idea.
I'll ride my moose.
Yeah, right, of course. Canadian moose. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. In the chat, let's see here. Jalou tells us that the only Blockbuster is in Bend, Oregon.
Really? Oh, there you go.
Is that the only one left in the United States? That's super fascinating, actually.
Probably.
You can still find a couple of local ones.
Yeah.
Around. Yeah. And then let's see. Jalou also says a drive-in Super Geeked Up fan meetup would be cool. That would be cool. I agree.
Yeah.
ZY says, I wonder actually if this person who knows what they're talking about are just saying it. Most shows have canceled for tomorrow. You should double check just in case.
Oh.
I don't know if this is maybe somebody who works on those shows or just is being funny. I'm not sure.
It's not the shows are canceled. The city itself was
okay, I gotcha.
Not shows. Yeah, no shows are still.
No, they're still gonna be making their shows. I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's say here. You know what? Faux Shot. I just remembered. He had asked you a question earlier, and I remember what it was now. He had asked you, what was the most difficult part about writing Life XP?
Oh, good question. It was figuring out how to end the series. That was, or not the end of the series, like end the season 1.
Right.
It was written differently when I first wrote it, and I had rewritten it like the whole thing 70 different times. And then eventually I was like trying to figure out what the pattern is and the overall story, and trying to figure out what the core of it was. And then I realized after a lot of studying different techniques of writing and stuff, I'd realized that the theme of the story was really Angela and her mom's relationship. And so I'm not going to spoil anything else, but that was what determined my ending for the season. So that was how I came up with the ending. And I was the hardest.
Awesome. That's very cool.
Yeah.
Nice. By the way, ZY says, I am from Vancouver and work in TV as well. That's great. Hey, what shows you work on? I'm curious now.
Is it Z Drives? Do I know you?
ZY's one is the handle name. Like
ZY's, but might be someone I know? Question mark?
Might be.
Have we met before?
It's your husband.
There you go.
All right, here we go. Let's go on to our next geeky question. What if you could spend the day with one superhero or villain? Who would you choose, and what would you do with them? All right, you could spend the day, hero or villain of your choice. Oh, it says it's Lionel.
Oh, hi. I do know him. Yeah. He worked on Life XP with us.
Oh, that's great.
Nice.
Hey, great job, Lionel. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting Cassandra.
Yeah, thank you. Who's going to answer first? Because I answered first last time. So.
Yeah, but you're the guest, so you should answer first again.
Oh, yeah, you have to always answer first.
You don't have to.
Not
We're trying to give you that. If you need to think about it, we'll answer first.
Okay, answer first, because I think I still need to think about it.
So there's a bunch of things that I came up with. I was trying to think about who's the one person who could give me everything I want, which is I want to be able to travel. What I mean is, like, if I had one day, I want to be able to go to like a whole bunch of different places, right? And around the world, and I also want to be able to time travel. So I was like, well, let's just go with the Flash then, because the Flash can zip me all around the world, right? And we can do all this cool stuff. He can time travel. Normally that's for very, very bad reasons that he does that in the show anyway. But we could do it maybe and not mess up the entire timeline. And also, if you do the show version of the Flash, I think Barry's very cool, and Cisco's super awesome, and you can hang out in the in Star Labs and Ralph Dibny and all the bunch of cool characters I can meet who I like to hang out with. So there you go. That's what I say, the Flash. Francis, who do you say?
I would probably pick a villain. Maybe.
All right. Maybe
who?
who?
Maybe Lex. Lex Luthor has always had. He was president of the United States for a whole comic book run.
He was.
So he's accomplished.
And in one version of the Crisis storyline.
Yeah, and he conquered the world, and he's conquered the universe, and he's and
you're saying you want to conquer the universe with him?
Yeah, kind of. I've always said if I ever had superpowers, I'd be a villain, most likely. I most likely couldn't play that guy.
Really?
Oh yeah. Don't give me the force. Don't give me powers. Don't give me anything, because I will be evil, and it's just not going to be good for anyone.
I'm scared.
I know, that's really scary, actually.
Superpowers available.
Let's go back to your teabagging, Cassandra, please. Francis.
Great segue. Okay, so I thought actually quite hard about this. Normally, because I love superheroes, I would pick a superhero. But I have been watching Titans, and I really want to train with Deathstroke really badly. I want him to train me. I want to learn his skills. Then I want to defeat him and become a Titan.
Ooh. So you're not just doing a day. You're doing forever.
Yeah.
It's a montage training sequence that takes place over one day.
One day, I learn all the skills, and then some. So I know it's a day, but so maybe my friend the Flash will also come over and do some time travel so I can keep training.
Oh, sure. You're taking my hero. Hey, he's spending the day with me, lady. All right?
Okay.
You hang out with Deathstroke.
I'm sure he's got another day.
There's a bunch of different Flashes, right? You can get.
Yeah, all right. That's true. You can have one of the other Flashes.
You can have
You can have Wally West.
Yeah, there's Wally West. There's Jesse Quick.
Jesse Quick, Reverse Flash.
I was thinking with the heroes more than
I know, but Deathstroke's not a hero. She doesn't mind.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I'm kind of hanging out with whoever I want. You know.
Jay Garrick.
Yeah.
So here, I got some. These are some chats I really like here. Flighter John says, "I go hang out with Ron at Bueno Nacho." Great.
Yeah.
Excellent choice, Ron Stoppable. I love it. Scorpio says, "I hang out with Superman, so he can be a good influence and motivate me to stop doing bad things like finding myself a naked something and teabagging it."
I'm so sorry.
I know, that's my influence.
That's the quote of the chat right there.
I'm the villain in this one here.
That is an amazing quote.
Now, Scorpio has another great choice. I like this one because this is one of my favorite characters. Or hang with Domino from the X-Men, and with her luck, we could survive doing lots of fun stunts and stuff. Great choice. Yes, Domino does have the ability of luck on her side. Stunt and stuff. There you go.
Stunt and stuff.
That can be your new tagline, I guess. I don't know, Cassandra.
I do stunts and stuff.
Super. What was it? Superhero shiznat? Is that what you said?
Superhero shiznat. Yeah.
You gotta say it like that too.
You have to say that way. You cannot say it any other way.
Superhero shiznat.
And then Tammy says, "This is how Francis' conversation with Lex would go. Francis, what are we doing tonight? Lex, same thing we do every night. Francis, trying to take over the world."
Yes.
Oh, it's like a Pinky in the Brain, right?
Take over the world. I'll be Pinky. That's fine.
Yeah. And then Jalou said, "At least Francis is honest."
Yeah. No,
that's weird. Tammy would choose Wonder Woman. I actually thought about that would be a great choice. Yeah.
I did think about that too.
Jet. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Okay, I think we got we got everybody, right? Awesome. Good choices. You keep putting them in the chat though. What choices you would be?
Wait,
Naked something has now become part of the SG lingo.
Well, yeah.
Naked
something.
Good job, Francis.
I try to add to the vocabulary of.
We got a lot of stuff we added today, actually. Naked something, superhero shiznat.
Mm-hmm.
Forever Fresnez or whatever.
Forever
Fresnez.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know what your stupid ship name is, guys.
My other name, Fresnez.
I don't know what I was thinking, honestly.
My ship name was Chisness.
Fresnez.
Yeah,
guys, this is my first day back. Give me a break.
Shiznat, that's right. Me and Shiznat.
Oh, I'm sorry. You've been on vacation for 2 weeks. I'm sorry. So tough.
So tough to keep up with all this lingo, you guys. It's 2020. This shit's crazy. Shit. Stuff. This stuff's crazy.
Did I miss Pixel Tits? Where did this come from?
Oh, yeah. Necrodia said it's right up there with Pixel Tits. Many moons ago on SG and Super Geeked Up, before I ever knew you, Francis.
Oh.
One of our female viewers, I haven't seen her in a long time, actually, unfortunately. She was great. She would always come up with these kooky things in the chat, these very fun things. And I was talking about, as I often do in the show, I was talking about Lara Croft. Well, here you go. That's another thing we love. I love Lara Croft and Tomb Raider. Cassandra made an amazing fan film about it that you can see. And I was talking about her, and then, I don't know, someone in the chat, this person just puts, something about Pixel Tits, because that's in the first game, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, they will blind.
That became a running thing that season. Pixel Tits.
It will cut your head off. They're
right.
Yeah.
Who needs guns?
Who needs guns? Skaters don't need a ramp. They need Lara Croft. Anyway.
Tammy Anderson says Snoop Dogg it. Fraff equals Fezness.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was saying.
Or Shizzle. Yes.
Not become Freff. It is now Fresnez.
Yeah.
And then Necrodia says the one person he would hang out with is, because no one to pick her, he says, is Jubilee. See, now I love Jubilee. I think she's great.
She's great at 4th of July.
That's
New
what everybody
Year's.
always says. Look, she's cool though. She's just a cool kid to hang out with, man.
She's very 90s, really. She's
90s.
very yeah.
I would rather hang out with Rogue. Not gonna
Well,
lie.
I'm with you. Rogue is my favorite character. I'm not saying Jubilee's above Rogue by any means. I'm just saying.
Just that she's
cool. Yeah. No, Rogue's the best, man.
But Rogue.
Rogue.
She has
I think I have a book right here. That's a Rogue book. that someone wrote. Yeah, right here. Rogue Touch. Boom. Check that out.
Ooh.
It's all about Rogue.
Oh, it's an actual novel.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah,
it
it's
looks
about.
like a romance
I've
novel.
never seen any novels about Rogue. That's amazing. Is it good?
It was. I think it was okay. I read it a long time ago, but it was all about. See, got her hair.
Oh,
that's
nice.
Oh yeah, I see it now. I hope that's one of the quotes on the back. It's okay, Cassandra Ebner.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's all right.
It does not have enough superhero shiznat in it.
Yeah. Not enough
yeah,
teabag
it's
for my
right
taste.
there.
Thank you.
Right. Where are the pixel tits?
Yeah.
Not my quote. Not my quote.
I know.
Yeah.
Cody says Jubilee and Gambit are the best, and then comes Rogue. All right. Well, I'm glad Rogue makes your top 3.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, she's giving me the evil eye there.
I
Yeah,
go.
no, it's Rogue. Gambit's cool too.
Yeah.
Rogue's the best.
Yeah, he wears a sock on his face.
I never thought about it that way.
Sock. It's just
He's
sock
got
on
a
his
very
face.
unique costume. You're right.
Yeah.
Cuts out the face.
I guarantee. And then he says stuff
Gotta
like
keep
that.
warm in the Louisiana winters. Anyway.
Right. All right, let's go on to our last game. It's called Let's Geek It On, but Francis is going to tell us about it.
Let's geek it on.
Oh, Barry White. Nice.
Jeff and Francis will be playing fictional characters on a dating game as suggested by you, the audience. Cassandra's going to ask them questions and try to figure out which character they are and which one she'd rather date and teabag. We'll find out on Let's Geek It On.
Oh, boy. Well, I hope I'm not the teabag one. So in the chat, folks, we need you guys to give... Oh, Francis... sorry, not Francis. Cassandra, don't look at the chat anymore now.
Okay.
Because that would be cheating.
It's gone.
All right, good. So now in the chat, folks, put in any characters you want, any fictional characters, suggestions for Francis and I to play in this scene. Cassandra won't know who we are. She will ask us some questions. We will answer in character, and she will try to figure out who we are. While we wait for that, in the chat, Necrodia says, put some French in there. Laissez les bons temps brûler. Let the good times roll is what that means, folks.
Mm-hmm. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?
No, I do not, Francis. I draw the line with a shower curtain.
Oh, there you go.
Hashtag fresh.
Hashtag prep.
Yes, good job. You can come back on the show now.
Yes.
All right, let's
God.
see here. I'm just...
Wow, Tatty stunts. There you go.
Oh, I know that guy.
I know who that is too.
That's what someone suggested you be,
No,
or
that's
is
the
that person
handle.
in
No,
the
no,
chat?
no.
The handle is Tatty Stunts.
Oh, okay.
That's the name. Yeah.
By the way, Faux Shot says there's some kind of relatively new Raven Teen Titans comic book out, and there was a super cool rogue actor at Universal. Her and Storm did an amazing job. Does Universal have X-Men stuff? I didn't know that.
Universal has X-Men stuff?
Wait, because I was there not that long ago. I didn't see. Tell me more about that, Kyle. I want to hear more. Particularly if there's a rogue.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes. Please
Let's all
tell
go to
me.
Universal.
And also, I want to
The
be
place-
rogue,
The
so
place
I'm
with
going there.
the Universal Studios, the place where the theme park is. All right. Oh wait. So we actually we can't.
I know who
not say
I
names. You don't know who you're gonna be.
Yeah.
You think
All
I'll
right,
know
hang
who
on. I
they
gotta
are?
look this up. Thank you for all these great suggestions, folks. Wait a minute. Shit. I wonder if we're gonna pick the same person. Can you
No,
message
I don't
me?
think so.
Can you
No, I
message me who you're gonna pick?
Yeah. Where? Oh, where?
And text it to me or Facebook message. Can you Facebook message me? Which is easier?
I'll Facebook message you real quick then.
Okay.
Oh man, this must be intense.
All right, the one I'm picking, I don't know why you would choose this
All right,
person, but I'll let you know anyway. But I don't know why you would if we.
Well, okay, that's quite an intro to it.
No, it's just because it's kind of out there. Whoops, the wrong one. Sorry, hold on.
Hopefully, I know who it is.
Yeah, thank you guys for all these great suggestions. Lots of good things to choose from.
Ooh, even though I don't know I don't know.
All right, I don't even know who that is, so I'm definitely not. You're right. I'm definitely not choosing that.
Oh, if you don't know,
don't choose someone Cassandra doesn't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say they might. Well,
choose someone else.
I might have
to. Might. I do know anime. I do know like some anime at least. I do know some comic book characters.
On this one.
This one is an animated character, that's for sure. But
all right, if you want. You know what?
I'll do this.
She knows more than me probably.
Just do it. Just do it.
Just do it.
Fine.
Go with your gut. Go with your gut.
Go with your, yeah. Okay. Go with your first instinct.
All right.
Okay.
Are we starting?
Yeah, so I guess, Francis, you can be Bachelor/Bachelorette, number 1. We'll just go Bachelor from this point on, but we could be any gender. And I'll be Bachelor number 2.
Okay.
What? Do I start?
Yeah, you can start.
It's
Let's Geek It On!
All right.
Here's our contestant, Cassandra.
What is your favorite song?
To who?
I
think we'll both answer, but you can start.
You both answer. Contestant number 1, please answer. What is your favorite song?
Am I Bachelor number 1?
Yes.
Sure, yes.
You're Bachelor.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, the song I like, I don't know. My jukebox has so many songs. I'm not really a fan of all of them, but yeah. Maybe, Alone Again Naturally. I think that's my favorite song. Yeah.
Thank you. You sound so friendly. So many friends. And contestant number 2, what would be your favorite song?
Oh, I'm sorry. This book was amazing. Have you read this book? It's so good. It's fantastic. Song, right? Song. I read a lot. I don't know too much about music, but a friend of mine just introduced me to Final Fantasy and some video games, and that's kind of pretty cool music.
Cool. I dig it. What?
By the way, some people in the chat already know who you are, Francis. So there you go.
All right.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Contestant number 2, go first.
I want all the superpowers, like everything, right? Like you can fly and you can do amazing martial arts and shoot stuff from your eyes, like eye beams, and this has been amazing. I've been getting to do all that really recently, and it's awesome.
Okay, contestant number 1.
Well, I'd want to be handsome and, have a good personality. Sadly, I don't have either.
What's your job? Contestant number 1.
Got this bar I attend. I just attend this bar every day. It's the worst. The worst, I tell you.
Contestant number 2. What is your job?
This is amazing. I just got this super new job in the video game industry, and it's really cool. And it's like I never did that before, and it's awesome. And before that, I was really bad at my job. I think I was great, but I was kind of bad. And my mom didn't think so. And anyway, she fired me, so now I got a video game job.
I know who you are. Do I have to figure out what contestant number 1 is, or
you could do one more question if you want for him.
Oh my gosh!
I didn't know what the character was he was doing. It's funny though. It's great.
It's okay.
By the way, Necrodia says, not handsome and no good personality. I thought Francis was supposed to be talking as his character, not himself.
Oh.
He's just kidding.
No, he's right.
No, he's not. See, that's the kind of comments usually reserved for me in the chat. So there you go. That's why they need to love you.
You're officially family. You're officially
family because you're getting those ones now. Listeners says, I know who Jeff is. Tatty Stunts, I'm crying laughing. Well, Tatty Stunts suggested this character, so I'm glad you enjoyed it.
To no one's surprise, I think.
Tatty Stunts.
That's my husband.
Is it your husband? Is it Trevor?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I know that's what he went by. And
oh, that's so funny. Okay, I need one more good question.
I was hoping it might be him. I was hoping it was him.
What Okay, help me out with a question here. Help me out with a question because I know who you are, contestant number 2.
Oh, yes.
Angela.
Okay.
Help me with a question.
Yes, she is that right. I am Cassandra's character of Angela from Life XP.
He did.
Now, I know when you watch it, you're going to be very disappointed to see Cassandra's performance after seeing that.
It was pretty great.
Thank you. Yeah,
I realized I was talking to Angela.
Trevor. Once he said that, I was like, I got to do it.
It's like you were talking to yourself.
Right? All of a sudden, I was like, I know this person. Why do I know them?
Well, so I'm trying to think of what a good question because I don't even know who this character is. What,
really? All right.
Yeah. Who? Ask him who. Who are some? Who do you hang out with? Like, who are some of your friends?
I love how you're like telling me like in my ear, like ask him.
I know. I know.
I can't
ask him this.
For some reason, I can't hear Angela, but it's okay.
Who are some of your friends?
Listen.
Oh
well. It's awkward, all right. So.
Well, I got Barney. He's a regular. Homer, always here. Couple guys from the plant comes by every once in a while. You know, try my drink. The flaming, like, well, you know. I don't want to talk about it. Makes me sad.
I think I know who you are, but I don't know their name. You're definitely from Simpsons. Yes. Okay, yes. I'm closer. I
don't nobody loves me. It's okay. I understand. Nobody loves me. It's all right.
All right, so who are you?
Oh, poor Mo Sislak can't get any love from anybody. Bartender Mo, sad little Mo. He was handsome for one episode and never handsome again.
You just drew him handsome and then decided to unhandsome him?
So he got plastic surgery and then he got hit in the face and he looked back. He went back to normal. It's just so, you know, it's, you know how the Simpsons are. It doesn't take much. I mean, a crayon up Homer's nose made him smart. So, you know, it's just, yeah, it's Simpsons.
Simpsons.
Yeah,
well, I got
90 years of entertainment from The Simpsons. I mean, that thing has been on forever.
I know, right? Never ends. Yeah. In the chat, by the way, just before you revealed that Francis, listen to me, says, OMG, Francis is Mo from The Simpsons.
Oh, there you go.
Live Dream also just got it. Somebody got it. I think Jalou got it a lot earlier when you first did it as well. So, yeah, nice job, guys. And then the Croy says, apparently the Joker works at Mo's bar. Well, the Francis does do a great Joker impersonation.
I wouldn't be working at a bar. How dare you, Harley?
Oh, Mr. J.
No more bars for us.
Oh, they says Hank Azaria does Mo. Is that right? That's what they
does. Yeah. Well, he does a bunch of different characters. It's like 5 people who do all of The Simpsons. You know, it's not a lot of people. It's a very compact.
Well, Nancy Cartwright, right, does the Bart?
Well, Nancy Cartwright does the one voice, yeah. I think just does Bart.
But she's Rufus on Kim Possible.
And I think she's also oh God, it was suggested the kid smells like burning. Oh, I can't remember his name anymore. I don't remember his name.
He's the
Wiggum's son. I forget Chief Wiggum's son. I forget his name.
It's like Lisa's friend.
Yeah, the one. Right? Yeah. I choose you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, can't remember. But anyway, yeah. There you go.
Right, there you go.
That was good. As soon as you said it, I was like, right, his name's Mo. Like, I haven't seen enough to be like know the characters really well, but I did. As soon as you like finished, I was like, yeah, that was a good impression.
of all the I think it's up to 700 episodes. I've only seen 100 of them. So like, oh, Ralph. They're all saying Ralph Wiggum. Yeah, Ralph Wiggum. That's the one. Yeah. Oh, Ralph.
Oh yeah. Hey, they know Simpsons in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, Julu says Francis talking to Mo, talking to Mr. J at the bar would be great. I would watch it.
Oh God. You'll just be doing this and then doing that and doing this.
You just need to cut a cartoon that's like of the two characters and then do the voices.
Oh God. I met my Wookiee. Yeah. No,
is that a quote from there? Is that what he puts?
Yeah, that's what Ralph says. Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, there you go, folks. That was the Let's Geek It On dating game. Thank you for those great character suggestions. Thank you, Trevor. It's probably one time we get to be a character Cassandra played.
That was pretty cool. It's
a good way to have a season finale with impersonating the guests on the show.
Yeah, we gotta do more often.
That was amazing.
Listen, if that's not gonna make them watch a show, I don't know what is.
Really though.
I think Jeff just earned himself like at least like a cameo on season 2.
Dude, he's Anvil's avatar.
Yay! Oh man, I can't wait to see that.
All right, all right, folks. Anyway, that's gonna about do it for us tonight. Before we get out of here, though, Cassandra, speaking of Life XP, tell people one more time where they can check it out online, and you as well.
You can find all the links on lifexpseries.com. You can watch it on YouTube. You can help support by buying the whole series on Vimeo on demand, and you can get all the behind the scenes. And you can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, on the Life XP thing, and you can also buy merch if you really like the show. You can get my face on a shower curtain if you really want to. And other really awesome fun things. And then you can find me on Instagram, Cassandra.Ebner, Twitter, Cassandra Ebner, and Facebook, and any other social medias, YouTube, but I don't post there much anymore, but you can go find me there at NerdsRL.
Awesome.
Is that enough links for you?
Yeah, that was great. All the links.
Got to you. Arigato very much. Yeah.
Hey, dokoshimasu.
Yes, folks, definitely go check out Life XP. It's super fun and awesome.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course, you're always welcome back. The Crody says, I await an SGU animated episode. Well, that would be something.
Yeah, so, draw us. I think it's what I look like animated. That'd be great.
Oh, Tammy says about your Life XP Season 2. That would be great. A glitch of Jeff shows up as her avatar.
That would be funny. That would be fun.
Sergio says, so long and thanks for all the fish. Great season. Until next time, y'all. All right.
Yeah, we haven't said y'all in a while, y'all.
No, but we're talking about Rogue, so Rogue would say y'all. She's from the South.
She is from the South. She has that Southern hospitality.
Sugar.
God.
That's what she said all the time.
Yeah. While teabagging, yeah. Anyway.
No, Rogue would not do that.
Rogue would not.
No.
Cassandra in a video game would.
Oh, there you go.
100%.
I just say dip in her teabag in tea. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying anything
totally
else.
What I knew. What
Yeah.
that's why I said I love tea.
She loves tea.
I love tea.
Tea.
Yeah. Well, Necrodia says, tonight's SGU has been brought to you by Pixel Tits and Teabagging in Video Games.
Dun-dun-dun. The more you know. Oh yeah, we have to leave with our pose,
The
you know.
more you know, yeah. All right. Hey, Francis, where can they find you?
Here.
That's true. Where else?
You can find me at sinceresarcasm.net. I put all of the shows that I participate in there. Like I do random stuff for people because they apparently want me to talk in a microphone. At AKA the other guy on Twitter and Instagram. I also post pictures of stuff. Not as much cool stuff as Cassandra over here, but that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. She posts the cooler stuff. It's okay. But go check it out. It's awesome. And Jeff, thanks for an awesome season. That was cool.
Oh, well, thank you, sir. Thank you for co-hosting this entire season. That's great.
Yay!
So Pierre says my body is prepared for next season. Okay, good. I didn't know you had the rest up after our show, but maybe even laughing so much that he has to recover. That he's had to recover from it. That's great.
Clear. Yeah.
Folks, our links are right here. Supergeekedup.com. We're Super Geeked Up on Twitter and YouTube. Any kind of follow, subscriptions, that always helps us a lot, of course. And here's our Patreon. If you really want to help us out, patreon.com/supergeekedup. Any amount is a huge help, and we really appreciate everybody who donates to us and everybody who watches. Yeah, just like Cassandra's doing. Exactly right.
I'm just doing all the actions of what you're saying.
Right. Please do. That's great.
Okay,
Like my
okay,
interpreter. Folks, Francis, Marks, Pyle, and I are going to do a DC Action Hour episode this Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. Right here at the same channel you're watching. We're going to talk the last two parts of Crisis on Infinite Earths. The Arrowverse big crossover, of course. God. Oh, this is great.
It's a dance-off. It's a dance-off, Jeff. It's a dance-off.
ZY says, mahalo for a great show. I have to go shovel now. Oh, that's right, because you're in Vancouver and lots of snow. This, ladies and gentlemen, is how you do a season finale. Oh, thank you, Carrie Johnson. Hey, what a nice callback to what we were talking about earlier. That was great, sir. I applaud you. Yes. Licious May says, Cassandra's also a mime. Yep, that's right.
She's a mom. Yes.
Yes.
Jalou says, thanks for a season. Don't be a stranger. You hear? I don't. All right. What? Oh boy. Now he really is miming. Okay.
Oh my God.
So folks, it won't be too much of a break till our next season, though. Probably March, maybe April. So just a couple months. So you don't have to do too long to wait. Might even throw a special one in here or there, possibly in the meantime. So we'll see you next season. Thank you guys so much, everybody who watched. Thank you guys for being awesome. This was really an awesome season. I had a lot of fun. So I really appreciate all you guys so much, all you SGU fans and family who have been with us. You guys. But thank you guys. You're really part of the family now, and love hanging out with you. And you really make the show awesome, and it's much appreciated. And I love you guys. And thank you, of course, to Francis and Cassandra and all our guests this season who were great. I think it's one of the best seasons we've done, actually. So until she started about teabagging. But anyway, just kidding.
Sorry.
No, you're awesome. You're always great. Yeah, so thank you guys so much. Have an awesome winter, I guess. I don't know. I have no idea.
I love that you're continuing to drag this on.
Yeah, I don't know why. I just gotta.
He just wants more miming.
I don't, because I don't want to. It's sad. I'm not gonna see him next week.
Aww. Give all the hearts,
Chaz.
give all the
Chaz,
hearts.
I didn't know Chaz was even in the chat. He says, "Great shoe for Jeff and Francis." That's a Johnny Carson there, right?
Yeah, very great shoe.
Great show. Oh no, he meant to say show. I thought he was doing a Carson impersonation. All right, hey, we're getting all the hearts in the chat from Life Dream, Lister's Mate. Thanks, guys. DeCroy says, thank you for Cassandra for hosting SU and Fref for their guest appearance. Okay. Sure.
Wow, yeah, there you go. Well, thanks for having us on, Cassandra. It was really great.
Yes, thank you, Cassandra. We always love being
You're
on
welcome.
The show. You're such a great host.
Thanks. You guys can maybe come back next time.
Oh, I hope so. Cross your fingers.
No, you guys are great guests. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, that's good. Life Dream says, have an awesome Chinese New Year. That's what I should have said.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
You're the dragon, right? It's about to come. Is that right?
This is the rat, apparently.
No, you're the rat. You're the rat? Okay, I'm totally wrong. Great.
Yeah.
Not even close to a dragon.
Let's keep going. We haven't ended yet. Let's keep going. Jeff, don't stop.
No, I'm going to stop now.
Stop. Don't stop.
All right, that will be it, folks. Thank you so much for a great season. We really appreciate you guys. So we will see you next season in a couple months. Until then, stay geeky, everybody. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.